The Sunday Football League, proud to honour the achievers of 1991 and pleased to acknowledge its sponsors. 89 years of offering the alternative, and some of the sport's big names have had an impact on Sunday football. From champion players to the present administrators, now making a contribution off the field. Eagles Chief Executive Brian Cook was a star for Rockingham as captain coach of their 1982 premiership. Maddington over 3 decades ago were led by WA Football Commission General Manager John O'Connell. Super coach John Todd cut his teeth learning the art at South Perth. In more recent times we've seen the likes of Ian McCulloch and Steve Hargrave make the transition to the next level. And before them, leading commentator Dennis Cometti. 3 successive flags at Maddington where he learnt the game of football. Another example is ex-Sharks coach Ron Wilcox. Sunday football has continued to flourish. In 1984, the powerful northern suburban teams, Wanneroo and Osborne Park, joined the renamed SFL. The tradition of excellence has been maintained. Gary Smallridge, after his Bowden medal win, came within a whisker of collecting a Sandover. He's gone on to play state for both WA and SA. A champion player who started out in Sunday football. And in 1991, South's Mark Spilsbury has been an exciting find after proving himself in the SFL. It's just a random sample of how valuable a breeding ground the Sunday Football League is. It now boasts 14 teams and is rated the best competition outside the WAFL. And on the subject of the best, there's been no better in 1991 than the all-conquering Wanneroo. The Roos, the most professional outfit in Sunday football, decked out in the Big V, and they play accordingly. Unbeaten this year and headed towards their 3rd grand final appearance in 4 years. This season, Wanneroo have been under the guidance of former West Perth champion Les Fong. Chopsy, as he was known in his distinguished career with the Falcons, has chopped the opposition apart, going into the finals with an unbeaten record, and certainly he's in charge of the team to beat for this year's premiership honours. Neighbouring Osborne Park again qualified for this year's finals, led by former Swan District's top-line player and ex-coach Ed Blackaby. Blackaby has made huge personal sacrifices to coach football and was rewarded with a flag for the Saints last season. With Blackaby, there's no half measures. He gives it his all. There's no more deserving of football's riches than Ed Blackaby, who knows all about overcoming adversity. And beating the odds is something South Perth's Brett Simons knows all about. Simons is one of Sunday football's achievers of 1991. After failing to win a match last season, this year he steered South Perth from the doldrums to a finals berth. We salute Simons, who underlines the old adage, you don't have to be a champion player to make it as an off-field leader. Wherever South Perth finish in 91, well done, Brett Simons. Enjoying a higher profile, Kelmscott's Paul Fasoli. When he's not in the coach's box, Fasoli covers football for ABC Radio. His colourful style and entertaining exchanges with his old sparring partner Malcolm Brown hasn't been overlooked. He could well join Brown at another Bulldog kennel next year. But no doubt Vass is looking to finish what he started with the Kelmscott Bulldogs, taking them to 2nd place after this year's home and away fixtures, a 13-5 record, but Fasoli would dearly love to go all the way. That's just some of the leading lights off the field in the SFL, but there would be no competition without sponsors. Chief Executive Bill Wake acknowledges the role of the league sponsors. Prosser Toyota have a history of supporting Sunday football. Situated on Albany Highway Gosnells, Prossers have been a driving force behind the success of the SFL for 15 years. We take this opportunity to thank them for their continued support of the great Australian game. The Swan Brewery support football at all levels. The Sunday Football League is no exception. To Trevor Sprigg and his team, we deeply appreciate your support and trust it continues in the prosperous years ahead. We acknowledge the sponsorship of Coca-Cola, great contributors in a variety of fields. Football is no exception. Without Burley Seacombe, there would be no game. They make the footballs and jumpers. Burley Seacombe and the Sunday Football League, 2 winners in the sport of football. The role that 9/27 6R plays cannot be underestimated. The lifeline of Sunday football, 6R each week provides previews and descriptions of the SFL. To their Director of Sport, Peter Vlahos, and his hard-working team, congratulations for a job well done. Your support is not only appreciated, it's vital. Also, the league acknowledges windscreens on wheels and Gascoigne removals and storage. Now we move to the most important and exciting aspect of this great game, the players. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And there's no shortage of ability within the ranks of the SFL. The competition continues to produce outstanding talent, and 1991 is no exception. After careful consideration and chosen from an outstanding field, the league's Rookie of the Year goes to South Perth's Michael Adams. Michael displays the potential to reach the next level. His future is in his own hands. One of the coveted awards at any level of football is the leading goal kicker. Kelmscott's Matthew Congleton is the year's highest goal scorer with 83. He wins the Greyhound Award a 21-day pass and 4 nights accommodation in beautiful Broome. It's great going Greyhound. It would have been even greater if the Bulldog spearhead had reached the ton, but missing several matches proved critical for the sharpshooter. If Wanneroo didn't boast 2 outstanding forwards, the Roos would have taken out the award. The well-travelled Aaron Kiernan ended the qualifying season with 74 and enjoyed his best year in the Sunday League. Finishing runner-up was no disgrace. Kiernan booted 2 more than Livewire teammate Stephen Hill, who posted 72 majors, some 13 more than his 1990 tally. But the goal of the year belongs to an unlikely winner. South Perth's Cameron Mitter, coming off the half-back line, he produced an inspirational burst to kick a goal that equals any scored in 1991. Now to the stars of what's been a memorable season. In his days at South Fremantle, Paul Wilson showed he possessed special qualities. Now back in the same red and white colours of Mandurah, Wilson has been brilliant. Already a runaway winner of the Windscreens on Wheels Boundary Umpires Award, he's a leading candidate for tonight's Bowden Medal. The man to beat, though, is South Perth's Laurie Biddlelow. The Tigers skipper has already collected the 6R Burleigh Seacombe Footballer of the Year. He defeated Wilson for that award and is a red-hot favourite to take out the competition's most prestigious individual medal. Some pundits are quoting as little as 6-4. Such has been his dominance of Sunday football in 1991. Littlelow, a true champion. He would be a fitting winner of the Bowden Medal. One of the game's all-time greats, Barry Cable, wore a blue and white jumper with distinction. Cable was a champion for North Melbourne. Well, nearly some 2 decades on, the name Cable lives on, still in a blue and white jumper. Kelmscott's Barry Cable, the son of the legendary footballer, is showing some of his father's class and is rated the 3rd best chance for the medal. His father collected a cabinet full of medals. It would be great if young Barry scored one as well. Another from Kelmscott sure to poll well is Troy Davis. The Bulldog skipper was the league's leading goal kicker last season. Missing 5 matches, however, might just prevent him from pulling off an amazing double. Wanneroo collected the Coca-Cola Club Championship this year, and they will provide several excellent prospects in the Bowden count. Kiernan, runner-up in the goal kickers, could go one better with the umpires, but the Roos' best chance might be hard-working rover Chris Davies. The talented ball-getter will come under frequent notice. Already, he's picked up Wanneroo's fairest and best award. Another Roos centre-half-back, Tony Fulgrave, has enjoyed a prominent year, and Neil Fong, brother of senior coach Les, has been consistent. Both are candidates for the All-Star team. Others that will figure prominently in the Team of the Year and the Bowden count include South Perth ruck rover Graham Hampson. Hampson switched from Kelmscott to the Tigers camp mid-season and hasn't looked back. The Saints' experienced WAFL pair, centreman Greg Carpenter and solid defender Clint Roberts, were prime movers in Osborne Park's premiership last year, and again they've enjoyed strong seasons, while former Swans player Mike Smith is one of the league's leading players. On his day, there's no more exciting mover than Armidale's David Michael. With Demons teammate Matt Hill, they make up one of the more formidable centre lines in the league. Hill, back from a stint with Central Districts, has been a driving force in Armidale's move back up the ladder, while Ashley McPhail is the club's leading chance in the Bowden count. McPhail, fourth in the SFL goal kickers, has had a great season. The game starts in the ruck, and Damien Eves of Kelmscott is the competition's top big man for the 1991 year. It's been a vintage season for the Sunday League, but with a grand final and the medal count still to come, the best has yet to arrive. Well done and good luck for what lies ahead.